Yesterday afternoon was very happening. It is a weekday, but it is also youth day, so everyone is home. We were in the room when we noticed smoke. As usual, the reaction is this should be fogging, but I still went around the house to check out just to make sure. And turns out it wasn't fogging because the smoke is more black than usual and there's a very strong burning smell. Turns out it's really somewhere is burning. And I'm quite sure it's in a level below us since the smoke is coming from below. So the reaction was to ask everybody to let's run. So my wife, me, we asked my parents and children and our helper all to just leave everything behind. Don't take anything. Let's just run. I have to tell kids, leave your soft toys behind. So it took a minute for us to be all out of the door and then getting ready to walk down the stairs. So we are on the level 13, so we have to walk a long flight of stairs down. After we took the first flight of stairs down, we were asking, did we forgot someone? Turns out my dad, he was still in the house. He was in his room balcony and he didn't hear us shouting. So I went back to tell him about the fire. On any case, I also informed our security guard here. They came and then they went down. I told them to go down to the unit below and it turns out it was the unit directly below us. And so after my family, they all went down, they walked down to the first level. I actually stayed back because I also wanted to protect the house in any case. So some of the things I did is that I actually closed the windows that's nearest to where we can see a lot of smokes. That is the kitchen window. And I also took out the 2 fire blankets that I bought. We actually wanted to use those blankets. It's more for like BBQ. If there's fire, we can cover it, or if kitchen fire. So I took out, and on any case, I protect what's important. And doing this, now Kate and Jade call me the hero. So when I went down to the level to check out, the security guards are there. And it turns out that the neighbors, they are not home. As I make my way down, I also went to level 11 to tell the neighbor below where there's fire at the unit, to tell them, to inform them about the fire. And they were like, they heard a loud noise, actually, like something like exploded, but they thought it's just maybe it could be constructions. You see, it's like constructions everywhere, and there's always constructions, right? So they didn't thought much. But I made my way down, and then when I saw my children, they are actually crying. I think they have some kind of trauma, even though that fire is actually not that big. Why exactly they are crying, I still don't know, but I think, yeah, it must be they are thinking there might be a loss of their very precious soft toys. One of the things they asked me is that why we always have fire alarm drill, we hear the fire alarm, but then there's no fire. But this time there's real fire, but the fire alarm didn't sound. The alarm didn't sound because fire alarm are placed at the corridor and the smoke didn't reach the corridor this time. And it's not big enough to reach there. So no smoke there, no, the alarm didn't sound. In any case, the security guard, they called the SCDF and they came in around maybe like in 5 minutes. Anyway, the fire department is actually like a short drive, like 3 minutes drive away, just behind there actually. Yeah, but I was actually, wow, a lot of them came. There's like 10 plus firemen. There are like 3 fire trucks, 1 big one, and then some of the small one. I think ambulance came too. Then the policeman also came. After that, I actually took the lift back up with the firemen just to see how they resolve. But right, the time that they reach here for the first 10 minutes, right, they actually haven't break in the door. I thought that they would just break in, but they actually did a lot of preliminary checks. They were trying to look where's the fire and how big is it, and then they actually even have firemen who went to the like that block, the block beside us, to have a better view of the unit. So basically, for the first 10 minutes, they're really just checking out everything. Oh, but they did one thing. They did turn off the gas first. Finally, I think after that, they break in, and then I think I didn't see what they do, but yeah, they probably extinguish any remaining fire. It wasn't a big fire, I think. Yeah, but the smoke, the black smoke, is a lot. It's so much, right, that the aftermath, right, is that my house, there's a layer of smoke on the floor and even on the bed. It's not a lot, but it's noticeable. So when you walk on it, yeah, it's black. So we have to clean the whole house thoroughly. And since I was actually at the house for quite a while, right, I really should have wear my mask because after, right, when I clean up, I clean my nostrils, it's all black. So it's actually quite, yeah, unhealthy. Oh wait, a bit of a situation where the birds are coming in to eat. Oh no, my mouse will be angry. Let me go look at the birds first. Hello, what are y'all doing? Just don't eat. Wow, beautiful birds here. Okay, so on the they flew away. So after that, right, I did find out a bit. I heard from the security guard it's actually a electrical fire. So electrical fire is very common, and it's something I think we always took for granted because we have electric appliances everywhere. So, but sometimes, right, things are faulty and we don't pay attention to it, and the use of extension cords and stuff, yeah, actually not my beat. I was actually finding out that, like for example, we use extension cord, we should not place it under the mat, because when fire break out, what you're more afraid of is that it will spread the fire. And this whole experience, I think, is a very memorable one. It shows us how scary fire can be. And we should be prepared for it. I was now even thinking I got 2 fire blankets, but it's not enough. Maybe I should get at least an extinguisher in the house. Because one thing now I read about is, right, is that extinguisher, they use powder, and powders are better to put out electrical fire because the powder don't conduct electricity as well as, like, let's say, water. And so anyway, yeah, just want to share this is because every time we have fire drill, but then we don't think so much about it. Yeah, until a real one happens, and now you really start to appreciate, hey, what are the things that we should do and how dangerous fire can be. So always be alert on potential fire hazard and be safe. Bye bye.